What if the secret to true wealth and happiness isn't more money? I mean, imagine giving up everything to gain everything. Well, the book of the week is The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari, and this book offers practical lessons on finding purpose, joy, and peace. Now, in this book, you'll see a lawyer who gave up his career and wealth to find that true happiness, and you can actually apply these concepts to you too. When you check around you find many people who are not really happy with the work that they are going to, right? And then they just have to go to the work basically to put food on the table, and then they are more or less like just living without actually living. Now, I would love for you to read this book, right? Reading this book will actually make you to find happiness in what you are doing, and probably lead to more fulfillment. Now, I'll be sharing some lessons that you will actually gain from reading this. You can actually gain more too from reading the book. So trust me, reading the book is not going to be a waste of time. Take notes of lesson number 3, please. Now, one of the lessons that you will learn from this book is master your mind. Now, your mind is like a garden, right? So be careful with what you feed it, and make sure you nurture it to grow. Be careful with things that come in so you don't contaminate it, right? So you don't take in things anyhow, right? You need to be cautious of the things you hear, the things you see, and all. If you can, block away some negativities from coming in, because they can actually affect you, right? So your mind is like a garden. You need to learn to watch it. You want to learn more about this? Read this book. Another thing you will learn is you need to learn to follow your purpose, right? Now, everyone has a legend. You have a legend, I have a legend, right? Now, we have things that we are supposed to do and accomplish in our lives. Now, you have to learn to follow your purpose. You need to live a purpose-driven life. You need to live a life that is driven by purpose, not just a life that is on the chase, right? And then at the end of everything, you find that you are chasing something, and then you're not actually happy. Why? Because you're probably doing it out of purpose. So you need to actually be in purpose. Now, if you want to learn more about this, you can read this book, The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari. Now, one of the lessons here is practice Kaizen, right? I mean, practice continuous improvement. Start small, improve daily, and stay constant. Now, that's the real key to mastery, or should I say that's a fundamental key to mastery. You want to master something, practice Kaizen. You want to learn more about this, read this book, The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari. Another thing again that you need is you need to cultivate inner peace, right? In this book, you will also understand some techniques that you will use to actually cultivate inner peace. Inner peace is very, very much important, right? In the world that we live in, many people lack this, and many people need this, right? Inner peace is very, very important. So this book will actually help you and guide you on how to actually cultivate this inner peace. Once again, try to read The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari. Forget about the name. Forget about the name, yeah. So if you are thinking the name would make it to sound like maybe just a story that will lead to trust me, I feel you are really going to enjoy reading this book. This is my advice for you. Take it and please don't leave it. If you like the video, do it to like, share, and subscribe. This is my advice for you. Take it and please don't leave it.